Yo, yo, yo. 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is Cornbread Capone. Welcome to a late night edition of Unpopular Honesty. I call this one Late Night Hype. We just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, sitting back in the space where my podcasts take place. You know what I mean? Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's a late night. Rolling up a little something. I talk some of that hip hop, you know what I mean? So that's what we do around here. I would like to thank the people who know that their ears cannot deal with the reality that comes from my mouth. I would like to thank the people who politely excuse themselves when truth speakers begin to speak. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we're living in times where they say, fake it till you make it. And people really took that and ran with it as a lifestyle, as a way of life. Years ago it was said that fake is the new real. And you can see today that when you have people that speak truth, that speak factual and logical, there's a lot of people that don't like it. And you know why? Because a lot of people have been programmed and conditioned to accept fake as reality. It's not the truth speaker's fault that you turned out that way. You allowed yourself to be brainwashed. You allowed yourself to be engulfed by the synthetic. You chose to believe in the falsehood and the fakeness of things. You can't deal with reality. And that's cool because reality is not for everybody. Everybody is not going to be able to digest reality. You can't stomach it if you're a fake individual. That's fine. It's cool. But there are people that rock with the truth. And I would like to shout those people out as well. People that admire honesty in times where everybody is lying. Shout out to the people who do love the truth speakers. Shout out to the truth seekers of the world. For real, for real. I would like to take this time to say that, before I even go further, stay tuned to the OMR, Bread TV OMR channel, because we have a lot of content coming your way very shortly. On top of Unpopular Honesty, new episodes, which will be starting out next Monday, actually tomorrow night at 7, new episodes. Also, a special behind the scenes look at the Boss video featuring Mr. K. Love Evans, directed by D.H. Town. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homeboy T-Mo for filming all that great behind the scenes footage, putting that together right now. And you will see that behind the scenes footage very, very shortly. The single and video for Boss will be out very shortly. Also get ready for the upcoming Project Ladies Room, the album. You know what I'm saying? got a lot of things in the making, man. Got a lot of things in the works. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned, man, because I got a lot of stuff on deck, man. A lot of stuff on deck that's coming soon, man. You know. But gonna give y'all some of this real talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. But for the people that was checking me out earlier on my live or whatever, had some technical difficulties, but we got it back straight. We got it back in order now. What I would like to say is, you know, while we sitting here talking, and you know, last week there was some comments made by a guy who calls himself a DJ, and he made some comments referring to veteran and older rappers as dusty and not doing good in life and not having any money. LL Cool J came out and he intelligently put it in proper perspective for him to understand. You know, Russell Simmons and a number of other ones came out as well. What I'm going to say is this. What was said was a reflection of how this generation feels. It's not just how he feels as an individual. It's how his peer group and his circle, his entire generation feel like that. They came in the game with disrespect. They don't respect the people that came before them. They think that because they have money, they are better. Well, it is because of those forms of disrespect, which is why I'll never respect the young generation. I will never respect anybody who thinks money equals having talent as a rapper, when money has nothing to do with your talents as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that thinks like that guy who made that statement, fuck you. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And your entire generation. You know what I'm saying? Because none of you motherfuckers can rap. Nobody under 30 has a classic album. Let's be real about it. Y'all not even making music. You're making noise pollution. Straight garbino. Trash. Dumpster juice. Chicken shit. Roadkill. Ditch clutter. That's what you're making. And then got the nerve to, because you're financially better because of all the money streams, because of all the outlets and extra things that a rap artist can do today to acquire money. You sit up on your little pedestal or in your basement, on your phone, on your computer, and you talk about artists who open the door for you. Do you know that that's like the equivalent of spitting in your grandparents' face? Do they even think about that? Do they even care? I don't think this generation really cares. You know what I'm saying? But that's the equivalent of looking back at your grandparents and saying, "Oh, y'all was broke and y'all was dusty," and you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And the cold part is, rappers in the 80s didn't do that to rappers in the 70s. Rappers in the 90s didn't do that to rappers in the 80s. Rappers in the 2000s didn't do that to rappers in the 90s. That's real. It didn't start till the 2010s. Till some of your idols, some of the people that you look up to, started that wave of disrespect. And then naturally, from the artists who were stars disrespecting people at the time, it was a natural effect that it was eventually going to trickle down and bring new artists into the game who would also disrespect the artists before them. And that's when it started. When people started giving interviews and start saying, oh, such and such music is boring. Oh, I never heard of such and such song. Or I never heard of this. Or I never heard of that. And yet you call yourself a rapper, you call yourself being a part of hip hop, but don't know your history. Know not your history, and you will not know where you're going. What I don't understand is this generation has Google, smartphones, smart TV, and y'all still choose to be stupid on purpose. Willingly stupid. And think that money is supposed to justify everything. You know how many hoe ass niggas it is with money? You know how many fake ass bitches it is with money? I mean, some people don't care. Long as they have money. They don't care about being a stand-up individual. They don't care about being a man or a woman of their word if they have money. Some people, money changes them. When in reality, money don't change nothing. It just amplifies who you already are. So if you was a broke asshole, when you get money, you just gonna be a paid asshole. No difference. That's the rationalization of this generation. They justify everything with money. That's why you see actors taking roles that put their manhood in compromising positions. But they doing it for money. You see people in the industry who are pretending to be a certain way for money. You know, everybody, I could imagine that out of all these drill rappers, I could imagine that there's somebody who does not live that lifestyle. Never been a part of the lifestyle. But was probably business minded enough to see that, okay, this is what's selling, this is what's popular. Let me market and cater my image towards this. Tailor my music towards this type of crowd and see how much money I can make. I mean, it's not a far-fetched idea. It's not. Because a lot of people that's making records today, a lot of them are not living the way they talking. And then the ones who are, those are the ones you read about. Those are the ones who are in compromising positions right now. The ones who live like their music. For real, for real. You know. It's funny, man. This game is real funny. The same generation, this new generation, is funny to me because they will sit there and say, "Oh yeah, old rappers are dusty and broke, and y'all not doing good in life." But guess who you sampling? Don't worry, I'll wait. So if we old and we dusty, stop sampling our fucking records. That's what I say, because let me be honest with you right now. Every new artist that has remade classic 80s and 90s rap records, y'all did not do them no justice. Y'all need to leave them records alone. Stop remaking Pac songs. Stop remaking Twista songs. Stop remaking DMX songs. We can go down the line. Stop messing with Yin Yang Twins. Stop messing with Lil Jon. Stop remaking music from an era and generation that you don't respect. How about that? That makes as much sense as it shows you how backwards this generation is. In one breath, you can sit there and talk down and say old rappers is broken, dusty, and not doing good in life, and then in the same breath, you can sample one of them songs. Genius. You're so intelligent. You're so bright. This generation makes a doorknob look like a scholar with degrees. For real, man. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no helping you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but y'all out of there. Out of there. You know something that I never seen? I never seen rock and roll artists get up and accept an award and then turn around and diss the forefathers of rock and roll. I've never seen a R&B artist get on stage, win an award, and then disrespect the people who came before them in R&B music. I don't see that with no other genre of music. Just like I don't see the ageism thing that exists only in rap. I don't hear people telling rock bands who are 70 and 80 years old, "Oh, don't play the guitar no more, y'all old." I don't hear nobody telling R&B singers, "Oh, get off the stage, you too old." I don't hear that. I only hear those type of statements referred to rappers. And now I'm finna say something that's surely gonna piss a lot of people off, especially if you are a part of this generation. The best rappers are in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s because they have the best style, the most experience, and the most to say. And they are more likely to create a classic body of work in modern times than anyone else. And everybody that's whack is under the age of 30. And if you don't believe that, name a rapper under 30 with a classic album in the last 5 years. Don't worry, I'll wait. Time's up. There is none. There is none. So, the ageism thing, it's kind of been debunked. I mean, Jay-Z just released the best verse of the year. And Jay-Z is 55 years old. or 54, one of them. And he just released the best rap verse of the year. Nobody in your generation is capable of doing that. Lupe Fiasco has an album out that's the best rap album this year. There's nobody in your generation that's going to be able to do that. Nobody. Not one of you. So all that money you got, go buy yourself some fucking skills. Sit your ass, go enroll your ass in a rap boot camp and learn how to really rap. That's what you need to do. Get with somebody that can help you put your bars together. That's what you need to do. Take some of that money and go get you some rap 101 skills. That's what you need to do. You need to go back to the rap boot camp. You need to get with somebody that's going to put you in the room and point at everything in there and have you rapping about every piece of furniture and everything that's on the wall in the room. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to go back to rap 101, rap school, nigga. That's what you need. And lay off them drugs, because they turning your mind to mush. And now, I have a little segment of the show that I like to call Things That Make You Go, Black people created all music. Rock and roll was stolen from us. Jazz was stolen from us. Rap music, they tried to steal it, but they couldn't. And when they realized that they couldn't steal it, they said, you know what? We got a plan. We can't steal it, but we can weaponize it and we can fuck it up. And that's what they did. Now rap music is like the new Willie Lynch. It's adding to the prison population. It's adding to the death rate. Yeah, it affects all things that's going on because it is one of the major influences in the world. We got to remember that for the last 10 years, rap and hip-hop music has been the most dominant genre of music. Within this time frame, trap music and drill music has come about. Now, these rappers, you know, if you watch the videos, if you listen to the songs, they, you know, you'll be led to believe that they're tough. They got guns. They're not afraid to shoot them. They'll kill you, your mama, your kids, whoever in the house. They don't care. But why they ain't never point a gun at their real enemy? They kill somebody that look like them, but they're not going to kill their real enemy. They're not going to even pose no threat to their real enemy. Quick to kill somebody that look just like them, though. Fast. That's what every song is about. I'll kill a nigga. I'll down a nigga. I'll smoke on such and such pack. Yeah. But you ain't never smoked on a KKK pack. You ain't gonna kill your real enemy. Because you a coward. Yeah, things that make you go, Why are they quick to point a gun at their own people, but they ain't gonna point no gun at nobody else? Hmm. Hmm. This is all an agenda. This is all an agenda. The agenda is to use rap music to incarcerate and kill off you. As many as they can get. That's what it's about. That's what their agenda is. And the sad part is a lot of our people have been brainwashed into being entertained by genocide. Think about it. When you go to the club on the weekend and that's what they playing, you partying, you're celebrating genocide. You're celebrating death. Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what you're celebrating. You celebrate because they ain't talking about nothing else. That's real. Oh, I got some more things that make you go, What about these female rappers? Yeah, y'all know the female rappers that's out. Y'all know the words to all they little songs. Y'all be singing along with it. You know, it's agenda behind that too, right? And these agendas are only to affect one group of people. Because they're not for nobody else. It's for one group of people. Guess what group of people that is? I'll let you figure that out on your own. But, yes, there's an agenda behind the female rap. See, if you have a generation of women who feel like they don't need a man, and they end up really not dealing with men at all, depopulation. You don't have to worry about nobody getting pregnant if she's not having sex. Yeah, that's a plan too. That's a part of an agenda. You know, but the bigger picture is to destroy the black family. And how do you do that? Well, if you train a generation of women to believe that they are hoes and prostitutes and strippers, who's going to want to marry that? Who's going to want to make a family with a woman that thinks like that? You won't have no families if all women think like that. And that's what's happening. That's why the single rates are high and the marriage rates are low. You see how the music you listen to has a strange and grave effect on your life? I keep telling people, what you listen to is very important because it's not far from who you are and what you believe. Most people listen to music because they can relate to it. It's either you live in that lifestyle or you want to live that lifestyle. And that's the facts. That's the truth. That's the unpopular honesty that people are not ready for. Mm-hmm. So now that y'all aware of the agenda, you have a question to ask yourself. What part do you play? Are you the type of person that's just going to continue to jam the debauchery, the coonery, the buffoonery? Or did my words enlighten you and put you on to something maybe you wasn't paying attention to? In time, that question will be answered. All I'm going to say is, it's real music out there. It's talented artists out there. It's people that's putting out positive, alternative messages other than the ones you hear on mainstream radio or in a club or at a party. Unfortunately, the real music is not promoted in mass, so you have to go look for it. But it's out there. All I can say is support the real music. Support the artists who are well-rounded, diverse. They have style. They have skill. Support those who want to help the community instead of hurt it. That's all I can really say, man. You know, until I want to tell y'all before we get up out of here. Unpopular Honesty, new episode Monday night, 7 p.m. Stay tuned, man. We got some great shows on the way. Got some great interviews on the way. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? It's late night hype edition of Unpopular Honesty. You know, it's real, you know what I'm saying? For those who love and respect real hip-hop music, shout out to y'all. I want to thank everybody for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. Stay tuned. We got so much content on the way. Until next time, man, peace and love. Because that's what the world needs. Peace and love.